Hi everyone, so last night I met up with Bailey and Frankie, the filmmakers of our film Activities of Daily Living that is going to be the first QTube Productions film. We just had a little chat about some of the questions you guys might have had and just made sure that everyone's crystal clear about what this project is and what it will do for the community. I'm now looking at the Kickstarter page, which is at £6,208 donated, which is amazing. Thank you so much. But we do need another £1,800 to get this film made. We've got 12 days to go, so head to the Kickstarter link down below now and make that £20 donation now to be able to get access to the film. The focus on this video is a little bit iffy, so sorry about that, but I hope you enjoy the video. Hi everyone, I'm here with Bailey and Frankie in a pub in South London just to talk a little bit about the QTube film project that we've got coming up. We're gonna just have a little chat about the project to know what it's like from a filmmaker's perspective and from a composer's perspective and what it will mean to the community.
So I guess my first question would be, how is this film going to differ from what the QTube already has to offer in their library?
Well, I'd just say that, I mean, this is our first full-length film. I know it's a short film, but it's going to be enough for a composer to, develop themes in their work and just really be able to tell the story in a way that is so much harder when you're trying to write some music to like a 1-minute clip, the kind of thing that we have in the library already. So this is going to be something that is just completely different. It's going to be next level for a composer starting out, and just it's going to be something really different for their portfolio.
So just in case people are just now catching up with this project, how it's been going, the announcements, what have people missed if this is their first time tuning in to learn about this debut QTube Pictures production?
The first thing to mention is that there's literally, there is a dedicated budget to this film. We've set the budget at about £8,000 so far. We're going to use that money to create a film that is to the standard of the kind of thing you might see on TV or, in the cinema. So we've launched QTube Pictures as a way to provide tailored content to composers in a more professional way than we were doing before. QTube Pictures is going to be different in that all of the films that we make, hopefully we are able to make some more, will be professionally produced in the same way that we're making this film. And to help us do that, we've brought you guys on board as filmmakers, so it's going to have that professional quality that the current stuff doesn't have in our library. And again, that's only just for £20 at the moment, so if you spend the £20 and donate to the Kickstarter, you will get the film when it's released to use in your portfolio. The other thing to mention is that we've now just announced that we're bringing on Game of Thrones actress Tara Fitzgerald, which is really cool. So again, that's just showing how this film is really going to be something next level for the community.
And I suppose, would you say there's some merit for having, a big actress on the portfolio of a composer's showreel?
Completely.
Something they actually own, but they're buying it, they've got the rights to use their music to it. Does that hold some weight for their portfolio there?
Definitely. I mean, I think if producers see that you've worked, you've kind of worked with a well-known actress or a well-known director or something like that, they're well more inclined to take your portfolio more seriously, that kind of thing. So firstly, just to you guys, I was going to say, why did you get on board with this project when I asked you about it? Like, what brought you in?
I think ultimately both myself and Frankie have worked with you, like just separately as well. And then when you introduced us to Brian and the QTube community, it really just showed us that, bringing together filmmakers and composers is something that is so important, and to find someone right for the relationship of the film and build it from the bottom up is just extremely difficult. So when you first, brought up the idea and everything, it just felt right. It just felt like, this is something that we could really get on doing. Obviously, we're always looking for composers. And again, to find the right one to match the film, to match the filmmaker, to match the crew is something that can be quite difficult. And obviously with the massive community out there, it makes it a little bit easier. Yeah,
I suppose to add on to that, I know from being a filmmaker and an early level filmmaker, it's so hard just to get those first few gigs, to find projects and to find people that will have you on board. And so for QTube to be able to have access to high quality content, to be trusted to work with it, as well, and get that on your portfolio. In these early stages, your portfolio is so important.
Yeah.
Whether you're a filmmaker, whether you're in the camera department, directing department, whether you're a composer, your showreel and kind of the proof of the quality of your work is so important at that early stage. And so what we're offering here is high quality content provided straight to composers to just play around with, to have fun with, try out new things with, and then get it on your portfolio, get some jobs with it. It's I think what you're offering here, I've never seen it in the filmmaking community. I'd love something like that for filmmakers, right? Like it'd be so great. So to offer that to composers, I think it's such a good opportunity. And if they haven't already, absolutely jump on that, definitely.
Yeah, I mean that's what Brian was all about when he first started it. I mean that's how I got involved with the QTube community anyway, is that I literally just messaged Brian when he started it saying like, oh, this is such a good idea. Like I've been looking for this kind of thing to practice composing to. So this is really great. So the fact that we're able to now take it to that next level and, launch QTube Pictures, and there's people in the community who are on board with it and producers who are on board with it. That's really, really cool to see. Yeah. So we've got £2,000 left to raise of the budget. We've got about 2 weeks left, just over 2 weeks left, to raise that money to get this film made, which would be really great. Again, it's literally just £20 to be able to have the film in its full length. It should be about 10 to 15 minutes to practice scoring to practice composing to. Head to the Kickstarter link if you want to support it. But there are other rewards on the Kickstarter. Can you guys tell us a little bit about some of those rewards?
Absolutely. So as well as the full unscored film, we're offering a trailer, exclusive trailer, which once that's gone from the Kickstarter, that may not be available again to QTube members. So that's definitely something to get hold of. Bailey, any other rewards that people should know about?
A few others, including a signed script, and you can also get your name in the credits. Archie, why should people get involved now?
So the reason you should go to the Kickstarter now is that this film will eventually go up for a higher price on the QTube's library, or the QTube Pictures library is what it'll be, I expect. But right now it's literally just £20 donation is that all you need to give to the Kickstarter to be able to have the full film to put in your portfolio. And because of the way that festivals work, it could actually be up to 2 years before it does go up onto the QTube Pictures library. So to have it as soon as it's finished is going to be really, really cool and really helpful for you as a composer, basically. And
you might even have the chance to be the final composer for the film.
Yeah, so basically we'll be running a little competition to if you donate to have a short clip of the film, you'll be able to score that, and we'll be running a short competition to be able to be the composer for the actual film, and you'll get feedback from these guys and you'll work with these guys to create something really great that you actually do have your name to officially. There is also a composer's fee, so you won't be working for free. So Bailey, do you want to talk a little bit about what it's going to be like as the pick composer working on the film?
Yeah, so absolutely. Anybody whoever is picked as the composer of the film will be working very closely with myself and Frankie to really finesse the final score and make sure it is the best it possibly can be. And regardless of whether or not you're a beginner or an expert or whatever, I think it's just incredible to be working on such a unique project, especially with somebody such as Tara Fitzgerald in, Game of Thrones, big name. I know I'm excited. But yeah, I think, we're going to really build up that relationship between yourself and us and work very closely together on, just trying to create something really nice and really great.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, you guys are great to work with as a composer, and it's actually going to be a great experience for the composer on the film. Whether it's your first time or whether you've worked on loads of stuff before, it's a great thing to work on, basically, from a composer's perspective, I think.
And I'd say, look, if you're watching this now, you've never seen this before, you've never checked out the Kickstarter page, and this hasn't convinced you, honestly, click the link. It's somewhere below, or it's on screen. Check out what we're offering. Honestly, I know as a director working with composers how important that showreel is, how important that experience is.
Yeah.
And even if you're unsure, check out the page. We've got a little synopsis on there as well, right? We've got some story details on there, some casting details on there. have a read through, and then if it's something that you'd like to be a part of, you know, check out those rewards, because there may be something that's perfect for you on there. Maybe something that we've missed. Just check it out, have a look, and hopefully, you know, we see you soon. We could be working with you soon.
Yeah, I'd also just say, if you guys are as well in any way skeptical, you know, check out these guys' previous films. We'll have links to them down below, and we'll have links to them on the Kickstarter and everything like that. Check out the previous videos that we've done. Because these guys make amazing films, and you know, you really want to be a part of this project, I think, as a composer.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers.
I've gone through the whole thing.
No.
Oh, I haven't finished mine.
No, never.
This is really good. I like this. Thank you.
So there it is. I hope you enjoyed that video. Remember again to head to the Kickstarter link down below. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a great week ahead. Thank you, guys.